Hi guys, God knows why I'm filming this, but I just decided to, so if it's wrong, it's wrong. I just wanted to do this because, pardon me rustling, just to see how it comes out as a video. Maybe might post it, might not, we'll have to see. But basically, when you get one of these packs, it comes like this. Pardon the thread. Like that. At the moment, we are currently working on this. I don't know if you can see. That is what we're working on at the moment, which is, it's 2 rabbits. So yeah, we're working on that. And it tells you in the instructions how many thread count you need on here. And then you get this big long piece here that's got like 1 to 23, a big long threads. I've just unknotted these. Doesn't look like it, but I did. But yeah, that's what I've got at the moment. And I'm just going to show you what I've been doing. So this is the work that I've been working on. I don't know what that light is. It's not mine. It's like there's a streak on my lens. But yeah, there's this I've been working on. And it's 2 rabbits. And I've just generally been doing the different colours at the moment. I've been working on the numbers. And it's a bit like paint by numbers in a way. You just work on it like that. I'm just going to see if that... Nope, that's not helpful. There's like a streak across the thing and I don't know what that streak is. Comes and goes. If you see a streak on the lens or anything, I don't know what that is. But yeah, I'm working on these 2. And at the moment, we're currently on the grey, which is the rabbit's face here. The next one we're going to need is number 7. So we'll get the number 7 thread, which in this case, it just happens to be, can't really see what colour that is. It's like a purpley white colour. We'll get that. And then we'll start off with that. And to do that, I'm going to show you to start it off. I haven't got all my equipment to hand, so we're just going to have to work with this. I'm going to put my light over here so I can see. It might annoy you, but I'll try my best not to annoy people. I'm just going to separate this into 3 because we need 3 strands of this colour to be able to put it where we need it to go, because it's an 11 CT, so we need to get 3 strands and I've got 4 here, which is not good. If you do it very slowly you tend not to knot. Oh, we've got a knot. That was very, very close for that. Are we going to manage it? Nope, we're going to knot again. Hold on. My way of doing this is to do that, put a finger in the middle, pull the 2 strands down like that, and then the first one out like that. And then my way of doing it, and you straighten all your threads out, is to just pull it through. And then put your finger up like a creeping up like that, and then push. And it might take a bit of a while to do, but it kind of stops everything from knotting. In a way it does anyway. Doesn't completely stop everything from knotting. And I would say, and I will say, I'll be back in a minute. Guys, we're back. I've got that all the way to the end, so I'll just pull that. And then that gets you 2 individual 3 strands. I'm just going to check I've definitely got 3 there. Pardon the background noise if you can hear the background. It's the wind. Can't really do naught about that, I'm afraid. Just a case of deal with the wind. Right, then you grab a needle that comes with your kit. I got these little ones. Hang on a minute. If you can see, it's focusing on my face. See? a little. And then you just thread that on. And then what you do then is we just have to start the stitching process. There, don't ask me how I do that, comes with practice. Right, I'm sorry if the light's in your way, but I'm going to turn this way so it's not. If it still bothers you, I apologise. But I have to see. So then I'm going to get my thread. I'm going to start at the top so that I don't actually get an issue. Right, you go in at the top, it's like a square. So you start off in like a square. And so imagine like with that, you've got different points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you're doing cross stitch, so with me, you'd have to go up to there, down to there, up to there, down to there. That's what you do. So I'm going to do number 7. I've only just literally learned how to do this. Literally just learned. I'm just trying to see where that is. My eyes are not great today. My eyes aren't great and it's not helping. I'm going to make sure I don't mess up. But you've got to get it right to the end of your thread. And then you've got to catch your thread at the other side. Which isn't always as easy as it sounds. When you've got threads the size of a 1/2 inch. And then I think I've just... That's not good. That's just done something I don't want it to do. There we go, got it. And then you go into the other corner at the top. And then that does you a stitch. I'll show you in a minute. Just let me get this one through. I'm only starting myself off with the stitching I'm doing. I'm not going to do a whole line or anything. So I'm not going to bore anyone. I'm just going to do a very little piece. Because otherwise we could be doing this for about an hour. And I really don't want to do that. Because that would bore everybody to death. Right. I'm going to put the camera down so you can see. What you've got is you've got your loop. And then you've got the 3 ends. Like that. If you see that. You put the 3 ends through the loop. And then you've got to put it flat down. And then what you've got to do then is you've got to slowly but surely pull it from the other side until you do that. And then that catches your end so it don't come loose. And that is what you call, or what works out as, a cross stitch that you get. So now we just have to finish that one off by going in the bottom corner on the right, bottom right, to make the square. And then that's your cross. And then you just follow through with it like that. I don't necessarily like having too many different needles on the go at once. But it gives you more wave when you've got finished one, you can work on the other right quick. The only trouble is it's not always great because you get knotted. Or you bring another thread through you didn't want. So I do advise you work with one. But I've had 3 on the go. Or nearly had 4 at one point. But yeah, as you can see, I've just knotted that. So yeah, that's what I've done. So that, I think, is 2 now. We've got 2 there. I'm going to put the camera over here and see if that helps. It's very hard to show you without... Yeah, we're doing... Where are we? the ear here. You're starting from the top. I'll use my fingers and see. Top, and then you're working down to there. Yeah. And that is my cross stitch. You can get these on Amazon. Just type up beginners cross stitch or cross stitch stamped and you'll find them. I do recommend you have a pair of tweezers because it does help. But thanks for watching. Bye.